Sitting their final secondary school exams across the country. It is the second stage of Kenya's education system, but in the coast region, only 21% of its population gets to this level. In fact, a survey by ipsos Synovvate reveals that this would be the end of the road for many. Only about 3 in every 100 adults in this region have been to university. That is, only 3% of the adult population here went to university. 14% of the adult population has not seen the inside of a classroom. Tana River is worst hit. 27% are illiterate.
More than 1 in 4 in Tana River is not educated.
Out of the 6 counties, Mombasa rates best, with 18% having post-secondary training compared to Kwale's 4%. In general, only 7% of coastal people have gone beyond the secondary school level compared to other regions upcountry, where an average of 27% have studied beyond Form 4.
Sasa watu wa pwani wanaulizwa kwa nini sisi tunabaguliwa katika kupata kazi ya maana? Now you can see the challenge which employers have when they're looking at the qualifications. Many coast people will not even apply for these better jobs.
These statistics appear to have impacted negatively on their lives. 29% of the population is unemployed, while another 32% survives on less than 10,000 shillings a month. Only 4% of the coastal people earn more than 50,000 shillings a month. According to the survey, greedy or poor leaders are mentioned as the greatest obstacles to development, ahead of government neglect and low levels of education. In fact, when the people are asked to name any leader who represents their interests, 69% could not name any leader at all. Among the Mijikenda, who are the majority, 77% could not name one good leader they know.
Now, does this mean the leaders are useless or lazy? No. What is actually the power, the capacity of the institutions in which they are working?
Of those mentioned, Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho had a paltry 3% approval, while Mining Cabinet Secretary Najib Balala had 2%. At the time of the survey, they were members of parliament. The most frequently mentioned reason for leadership failure was corruption, greed, and being out of touch with ordinary people. More glaringly, the respondents thought past leaders did better at representing them. The late Karisa Maitha had a 19% approval, followed by Sharif Nasser at 8% and Ronald Ngala with 3%.
There is a leadership vacuum, and that allows an empty space for other elements to come in.
Contrary to perception, the outlawed Mombasa Republican Council is held in high regard in coast region. 53% of all respondents identified MRC as most active in defending the rights of the coastal people. Muslims for Human Rights, or Muhuri, had 19% approval. 38% recognized no group.
Which to me is shocking.
The main threats to security in the region are jobless youth, thieves, and drug addicts in that order. However, in Tana River County, where ethnic clashes killed over 200, 64% viewed other tribes as the biggest threat to security. In Kwale and Kilifi counties, about 20% consider witchcraft as the greatest threat. Only 7% of the coastal populace regarded MRC as a security threat, even when anxiety was highest in January. In fact, a similar population was as worried about the police as they were about the MRC.
In fact, we did another survey one time and we asked people, ikiwa kutajengwa kituo cha polisi karibu na nyumbani kwako, utaona ulinzi wako umemarika, umepungua? Watu sema hatutaki.
3,101 interviews were conducted from 3,203 residences visited across the 6 counties. It's an eye-opening survey that has explained a lot about the coast region as well as challenged existing beliefs. But the apparent bottom line is that the coastal people have a multitude of problems, most of which they are blaming on poor or selfish leadership. Ferdinand Mundi, KTN, Kilifi.